Hey guys, Vaughn, welcome back to another episode on the RedCubed server. Look at this beautiful tower, you guys. Oh my god, look at it, it's amazing. It is amazing. I'm very excited about it. We're not going to work on it today. We're going to do our caving episode that I mentioned that we were going to do at some point, but I did work on the tower a little bit. I really need to move this ladder because it's in a bad position. I keep having to climb up here and then go down there, and the ladder is right here. So, but look at it. I went with the different colors stained glass, which I think really kind of adds a magical quality to it. And it also kind of, oh god, no, don't die. It also matches kind of how it looks in the pictures of the actual tower. The movie, I mean, it's a fantasy film. It's not real, but it looks like it was set in, like, I don't know, the 1700s or something. So, like, all of the glass is little tiny glass set in like little tiny frames, if that makes sense, and it's all different. It's like imperfect glass, so it's all different colors and stuff, and so I kind of tried to replicate that. So it's not really supposed to look like stained glass so much as it's supposed to look like each piece of glass has been weathered slightly different, but I think it gives a really cool look. I've decided that I'm going to redo the floor. I rewatched the movie again, and the floor in there is kind of like big slabs of rock, kind of earth color tones, and so I'm gonna probably just use different colored clay and make a pattern or something on the floor, and I think that'll look nice. There's gonna be a staircase here that goes up, and then I realized that the bedroom is not here, it's actually in the tower part up here. So I already had the tower part, but there was nothing in it, so now I'm gonna build the staircase so that it connects up to there, and then we're gonna have a ton of roof. And I've designed the roof, and it's obscene what I've designed, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off, but I'm gonna try. It'll look really cool if I can do it, so I want to make it look epic, but we'll see if I can actually do it. Anyway, I'm all set up for caving. I even have a helmet on. I never wear a helmet regularly, but if I'm gonna go down into some caves, I figure I better wear a helmet. So let's go look for a cave. I have not explored this area at all. I'm sure that there is a cave opening somewhere or the other that I can just pop right into. I don't think that connects into a cave. That sheep, man. Dude, that is a terrible place. What do you're... I can't even... The humanity, the sheep-manity. The huge manity. Anyway, while we're looking for a cave, and I've got my silk touch on me, so we're going to silk touch things, and I've got my ender chest on me, so we should be good. Let's go find a cave, and while we do that, I can answer the first question. That's not a cave. First question is from Scared Kitty, who I know from the Tumblers. Hello. Hello, Tumblr. Ooh, I like this area too. And Scared Kitty asks, oh, wow, that looks really cool. Have you ever thought of reading any fanfic with yourself in it out loud? Man, the fact that fanfic of me exists at all is kind of mind-boggling, but it does indeed exist. I've skimmed some of it. This looks like a cave right here. Glorious. I have not thought about reading any of it out loud. I can't imagine that anybody would actually want to hear fanfic about me read out loud. I'm possibly wrong, but no, I've not thought about that. I don't know. Would you guys want to hear me read fanfic out loud? That seems like a strange thing, but if you... Oh, I'll be right back. Server always reboots exactly when I'm about to start recording every night, it seems like, without fail, so that was what that was. But anyway, I am back. If you guys want to hear me read fanfic out loud, let me know. I don't know why you would, but if you do, that would be interesting to know, I guess. Is this the end of the cave? What a lame cave. Well, let's get this coal anyway, and let's look at the next question. Next question is from Great Lando, and Great Lando asks, have you ever asked a question on someone's Q&A video and they answered it? Yes, quite often, in fact. Most times I ask a question, it gets picked up. Not always, but usually. I think probably because I tend to ask pretty decent, unique questions. Like, if somebody like Beef is doing a Q&A, I'm not going to be like, how did you get the name Vintage Beef? I'm going to ask him, like, I don't know, something that somebody else has probably not asked him, and therefore he would be interested in actually answering. That looks cool. So, yes, I have. I don't know any specific ones. That looks really cool. The lava going right into the water. Man, this area is so cool. And like I said, somebody asked last episode what the seed for this world is, and I can't reveal it. I'm sorry, we have not We've not told the world what the seed is yet, so I can't share that with you. But if I could, you could build a really cool tower on top of that hill. And that would look, you know, it's really cool because the sand here also, it looks like a blue flow, a red flow, and a kind of yellowish white flow. So, hey, Flu, you need to find a cave. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to find a cave, and I'll bring you guys back once I have. It's a horse. A horse, of course. Hey, horse. Are you guarding a cave? No, that's not a cave. That's kind of cool seeing a horse out here, though. I didn't know. Too bad it's not a white horse. Then it could be like Maximus. Ooh, that's a cave up there. Did I just see somebody peek out of there? Like in Tangled, you know, my whole brain is... Did I just see... Oh, that was a flower. Tangled mind thoughts. Okay, this is not a very low cave, but maybe it will go somewhere. Oh, spooky. Ah, I saw you. Ow. Alright, so... we will explore this area, and while I do that, I will, I guess, answer the next question. And the next question is from the last miner standing. Oh gosh! Don't hurt me! Oh, there's lots of skillies in here. I guess I refilled up my bows. My arrows. So I should shoot. Oh man. There's a creeper. There's two creepers. Hey guys! I will read the question in a second, I swear. Okay. Last miner standing. I just saw a block of wood in there, but I guess I'm just hallucinating. Asks, have you ever been asked to join the Minecraft server, or do you want to be a part of the Minecraft server? Thanks. You're welcome. Have I ever been asked to join the Minecraft server? No, I have not ever been asked to join the server. If I had been asked, I would have said yes. Please invite me and let me go. So yes, I would like to be on the server. I think that would be awesome. I'm friends with quite a few of the guys, so it would be really cool to be able to, you know, play on a server with my friends. But I've not been asked. I've talked to Good about it slightly, but not anything, like, official. Just, like, general talking. And, you know, I don't have any expectations about that happening. Would love it. I think most people would love it, but I am not gonna... I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. I mean, I've got RedCubed, so we're gonna make RedCubed happen, right? I cannot find a cave. But that's a good question. I think a lot of people wonder that question with regards to me, but don't want to ask it. So kudos to you for actually asking something that probably a lot of people have wondered. This is another non-cave. There's not even iron, man. Iron Man. Anyway, I'm going to find another cave, and I'll bring you guys back. Of course, now it's getting night, so this might get exciting. Alright, hopefully this one goes somewhere. Ooh, wow, this looks scary. Next, oh, and there's a creeper right off the bat. Alright, and it's night out, so if this doesn't work, we're screwed. Okay, next question. So thank you, Last Miner Standing, for that question. Next question is from... I don't know. Oh, I shot a different skeleton. That was fortuitous. The next question is from... Oh! Crap, man! I can't believe how, like, not damaged I was by that. I'm going to block this off just in case. I guess it would help if I actually blocked it off. Did I just see someone? I feel like I'm hallucinating. I don't know how to play Minecraft anymore. Okay, next question, like I said, is for... Oh! No! No! Never gonna get through these questions. Ah! Dang it! Oh, there's another way that way too. Crap. Okay. From Adrian G E on Twitter. And he asks, what's the best experience of your childhood? I should have... Oh, there's a creeper coming. And that leads to the surface. Great. What did that arrow just... What? What? What just happened there? Was that arrow just bouncing off of him? Am I hallucinating? What kind of strange, bizarre world am I in? Okay, I need to... I am a wuss, so I'm going to hide in here for a second and make some arrows, and we can answer that question while we're doing so. Alright, what is the best experience from my childhood? Oh, man. The best experience? I don't know what the best... My childhood was a long time ago, man. I really enjoyed... This is going to be kind of weird, but my dad was in the military growing up. Well, I was growing up. He was already grown up. But he was in the military, and we lived in North Dakota for a couple years, which, for those of you who are not American or not familiar with geography, is a really sparsely populated kind of Alaskan state. It's very far north. It's very cold during the winter, and kind of... Not another dead-end cave. Kind of like not anything, you know? You just... There's nothing there. People don't live there. And we lived on a military base, so despite the fact that there was, like, nothing there, we still had, like, a whole neighborhood and stuff, and it was all military people because it was a military base. And so because everybody was military, my parents were pretty laid back with regards to, like, letting me wander around by myself. And I was, like, 8 or 9, but I had a bike, and I could just go pretty much anywhere on base. And it was still a pretty big area. And so I remember, you know, just taking my bike and going... Alright, should we just dig down somewhere? You know, biking to the store, or biking to the swimming pool, or whatever. And so that level of freedom, especially when you're like 8 or 9, is just pretty awesome. So I don't know if that's like my favorite memory ever, but that was a pretty cool memory. I'm gonna dig around a little bit and see if I can't find, you know, something, and I will bring you guys back. Well, I got all the way down to bedrock without finding any caves, and I found 4 lapis and 6 redstone, and that's it. So that's not a very good sign there. I guess I will continue searching and bring you guys back. Alright, this is probably a terrible, terrible idea, but there are 2 endermen right here, and every time I see endermen, I always want to get them, so hopefully... Come on, guy. Hopefully I can kill them and get some pearls. Because Come on, die! Yes! Where's the other one? Here he is. Come on. Come at me, bro. I want the ender pearls mostly for the stronghold, but also for... Where is he? Where are you, bro? Oh, he didn't come. Come at me. But also for ender chests. Because I've been selling them and stuff. I see you. I can't reach him. Come on! Yeah! Die! Oh, spider, 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 spider. And it's day at least. Okay, let me see if I got any pearls. Woohoo! I got 4 pearls! Fantastic! I always love the fact that men want pearls in Minecraft. That is... Oh, it's a witch! It's a witch! It's a witch! She's following me! She's following me! You have a bow, Vaughn! Use your bow. Use your bow. Use your bow. You just poisoned the spider. Good job. Okay, she's dead. Sweet. And I don't know what she dropped. Did she drop anything worthwhile? Does not look like it. 3 sticks. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'm going to continue looking for a cave, and I will keep recording, though, in case something exciting like that happens. Alright, we found this guy. Let's... Nope, never mind. Okay, hopefully one of these will lead somewhere. Who would have thought it would be this difficult to find a cave system in Minecraft? Man. Okay, so, next question. That is a sheep. Please tell me this goes somewhere. Okay, never mind. Woo! The heck? Just glitched into a wall. Anyway, this cave may actually go somewhere. Oh, I didn't hit you? What's going on right now? What is going on right now? There's a chicken down here. Does this cave really end right here? Okay, no, it looks like it keeps going. Maybe. Dang it! Okay, this is just the dumbest caving expedition ever. Oh, I hear a zombie, though. Okay, we might dig around for that. All right, but let's get around to answering some questions, please. Okay, so favorite childhood memory was the Air Force Base one, and then we've got another question from the same guy. Ooh, more iron. And that is, what's the worst memory? And then what's my favorite food and my least favorite food? Worst memory. I don't know if it counts because I don't know what you count as childhood. But when I was 13, ooh, yes. When I was 13, I broke my wrist roller skating. Roller skating, and that sucked a lot. It was the first Saturday of spring break. And I was 13, and I broke my right hand, and I'm right-handed, so that sucked. And I broke it roller skating, and was kind of stuck at the roller skating rink for a long time, waiting for. I was there with a friend, and so I was waiting for my parents to pick me up, and they had gone off, you know, on their little date night or whatever parents do, you know, and so that just sucked a lot. Basically, that sucked a lot. I'm sure I had other bad memories, but that's all that's coming to mind right now. All right, we have to pick a direction, so we're picking this direction. Oh man, of all the caves, that is a pick, Vaughn. I'm hoping that I didn't back into a creeper while I'm doing this. Jeez. Finally find a cave, and it's got a bajillion openings. A bajillion openings. Okay, let's turn this stuff into that. Oh man, I've already got a ton of crap in here. Freaking stuff, man. Egg. I guess I should not leave that there because some zombie's just gonna pick it up and never despawn again. But whatever. So that's a good question. Next question, favorite food? I don't know if I have a very singular favorite, but there's a lot of foods that I really like. I really like sushi, really like bacon, like good crispy bacon. I like mangoes, pineapples, a good wine, like fruity wines. Yeah, those are probably the best. Least favorite foods? I don't know. Like, it's hard to say because there's probably some terrible food that I have never had that would be my least favorite food, like some, you know, rotten fish pickled in brine or something that they serve in Sweden or something, you know. Probably would be that, but I've never had that. So, typical foods that I don't like, well, everybody in the world except for me likes potatoes. I don't like potatoes. Doesn't matter how they're prepared, I don't like them. I don't like the flavor of them, I don't like the mouthfeel of them. I don't understand why people like them. I mean... Oh, that's a witch. Obviously, if I was dying of starvation, I would eat it, but I am not a fan. Where did she go? She's sneaking up on me, I guarantee it. Did I just hallucinate her? I did see a witch, didn't I? Did you guys see the witch? I hear a zombie. Where is he? Why do I go caving? I hate caving! I know this is what a lot of people love about Minecraft, but I don't have the nerves for it. Don't hurt me, zombie man. And I have like this epic sword too. I mean, it's not terribly epic, but it's like so much better than like a crappy iron sword that like I used to have back when I'm out of torches. Oh god, that was some lag right there. The server just reset. Why are we lagging so? There's probably a horde of zombies holding eggs somewhere. Oh, I've enraged the horde. Oh, that's not gonna protect you very much, Vaughn. Okay, we're doing this just so we can get some more torches going here. But yeah, we're gonna go with potatoes because it's unusual and people tend to like potatoes and I don't, and so that makes me weird. What's your guys' least favorite food? Something normal, you know, that other people like. I guess, like, what food do you like or don't like that most people like is a better question. And mine is definitely potatoes. So, next question is from Daughter, who I know from various places. She was also at Minecon. I knew her from the Vintage Beef fan server and various and sundry. And she asks, if you were a soup, what flavor would you be if I was a soup? What kind of question is this? If I was a soup, what flavor soup would I be? I would be butternut squash soup. Oh, there she is! There she is! I did not hallucinate her! Run away, Vaughn! Run away, Vaughn! Can she can probably... what do I do? She's probably standing right there. Oh, this is terrible, terrible. What do I have on me? Slowness. Did she throw that at me, like, through the... This is just terrible! I'm gonna try to get to her feet is what I'm doing here. Oh, now I hear a zombie. She can probably still... Hello? Hello? Are you here? Witch? I don't see her. I'm sure that she's still here, though. Waiting. Lurking. Anticipating my every move. God dang it! Witch! Alright, so, she also asks, are you planning to go to many conventions this year? If so, which ones? Where do you hope Minecon will be? I definitely am planning to do conventions this year. Not probably as many as I did last year, just for monetary reasons. Where did she go? There's a zombie. I do hope to go to Minecon. I hope that it will be in the US just for my own budget, but if it's outside of the US, then I will still go. Okay, where did she go? It's a creeper. This hole is not such a good idea now. Is that creeper coming? No. Okay, let's shoot him so he doesn't creep up on me later. Is he gonna die? He gonna die? But I am planning to go to Where did this witch go? It's like they're smart and she left because she knew I was hiding, and now she's gonna sneak up on me and kill me at some other point in time. I don't have the nerves for this, you guys. I'm too young. Or maybe I'm too old. I don't know. Oh god! I'm going to PAX Prime. Well, I don't know if I'm going. I want to go to PAX Prime, assuming that nothing happens to prevent me from going and that I can get a ticket. I will be going to PAX Prime. How's that? Is that a better, safer scenario? How am I already out of torches again? Oh, that's because I don't have any coal, because I've been using my Silk Touch. Okay, we need to get some coal with the regular old pickaroony. There's some right there. I'm kind of afraid of this coal, though. This seems like such a dangerous cave. Okay, there's a skeleton. We can get the skeleton. It's fine. Or not. Where did he go? Okay. Let's just temporarily... Oh, there he is. Hey, guy. Suck it. So yes, PAX. I'm going to Gallifrey 1, which is a Doctor Who convention. I will be going to that in February. Now, that has been sold out for a long time, so unfortunately, if you are a Doctor Who fan, you can't go. Unless you've already got a ticket, in which case you can go. I'm just being super paranoid about that witch right now, so we're just going to do that while I get this coal. So I'm very excited about that. I didn't mean to turn that on. I didn't mean to do that either. I meant to do that. Jeez. Breathe, Vaughn! So yes. Oh, this is where that skeleton is, isn't it? Gallifrey 1. What else am I doing? I don't know any... I mean, Minecon, obviously. PAX, obviously. Oh, PlayOnCon. I'm going to be doing PlayOnCon, which is in July, I want to say. July? Oh, yeah, let's go down there because that is closer to the diamond layer. July, or it's June, I think. It's June, because I was going to do VidCon, but it's the same weekend as PlayOnCon, unfortunately, this year. That really sucks, because I really enjoyed VidCon, and it's like in my backyard almost, so I will not be doing VidCon because I will be going to PlayOnCon instead. But PlayOnCon should be a lot of fun. And who knows what other cons may or may not appear. I've always done, well, I haven't always done, but in the past couple years I've done an anime convention called Fanime, which is in San Jose, California. And I've gone to that because one of my best friends lives about an hour from there, and we used to go to that convention a lot when I was younger and really into anime. And I'm not anymore. I don't watch anime at all anymore, but a lot of my friends still do, or go and cosplay and stuff, and so I go and hang out with them. And so, depending on budget and schedule and everything, I might go to that. I had a lot of fun last year, and it's always just great to see my friend and explore San Jose. Well, she lives in San Francisco, so we went to San Francisco, and you know, we're adults. Like, I met her when she was 12 and I was 16, I think, and she's getting married this year. You know, she's getting married the same weekend as PAX East. So the reason I can't go to PAX East is because I'm being best man in her wedding. You know, it's like can't do that one. You know, I have to avoid being a nerd because my nerdy friend is getting married. So it's awesome. But that's why I'm not going to PAX East, in case you were wondering. Probably you were not. I feel like we've somehow escaped the mobs for the temporary moment. So I'm going to make some torches. Okay, those are all very good questions. Are you guys going to any conventions? Do you think I can see you, meet you, talk to you, hang out with you, get your autograph in my autograph book? I do have an autograph book that I got a bunch of fans to sign at Minecon, which I never showed off, I don't think, but it does exist. Okay, this looks safe, so let's go back and harvest this iron. Keep an eye there. Next question is from Strikers916. Also known as Jasmine, I believe, and she asks, "What is my favorite holiday memory?" You know, this is something that my family asked over the holidays. Like, it was like favorite Christmas memories, and I really couldn't remember any. Like, I guess I have a bad memory. I mean, I know I have a bad memory, so I guess this just goes to prove that I have a really bad memory. I remember back in North Dakota, we went Christmas caroling one time. And somebody had a slug bug, like a Volkswagen Beetle, and it was like a convertible. So they put the convertible. Now it's like, you know, -20 out or something. So we're all bundled up out Christmas caroling, and we're in this convertible. We're all just piled on this convertible, driving very, very slowly. Like, you know, you could walk faster than the car was going, but it was just to keep us from having to walk everywhere. Ooh, this looks like a nice big room. And we're Christmas caroling and like passing out candy canes and stuff, and we get pulled over by a police officer who tries to arrest us because we're not wearing seatbelts and stuff. So, you know, you have this memory of like Christmas caroling and getting arrested, which was just ironically funny, I guess. Not really a favorite memory, but even as like an 8 or 9-year-old, I thought it was hilarious. That creeper wants my body. And there's a dang egg out there. I'm very excited to hear that they have pretty much patched the egg thing. Yeah, that's not gonna help, dude. You can try. Uh-oh. There's that dang chicken. I want to get down there, but it's kind of huge and scary, so I don't know that I really do. Let's explore up here, I guess. So, I hope that is a good holiday memory for you to use for this answer. There's that creeper. Hi, guy. No! Okay. Next question is from New Boys. When did you realize you were going to be a successful YouTuber, and how did it feel? That is an interesting question, because right now I have 5,500 subscribers, and I thought that was a spawner for a second, but it's just my flaming arrow. And so I have 5,500 subscribers, which is awesome, don't get me wrong, but that is not enough subscribers or enough. I don't get enough views per month to remotely live off of YouTube. So I guess it depends on what you determine what you call successful. And I would say successful to me. I don't necessarily judge it by how many subscribers you have, but by how many views you get and whether you can do YouTube full time. And I definitely cannot do YouTube full time. So to answer that question, I can't, because I'm not. I'm not a successful. I mean, I consider myself a successful YouTuber, but I don't consider myself full time. I mean, I have a day job, and I'm doing work for Play Minecraft now, and I'm enjoying that stuff, but I still don't make enough money to live off of it. Maybe someday, and that will feel freaking amazing to know that I can do something that I love and entertain people in a way that I like for my job. That would be awesome, but we're not there yet. maybe someday, if you guys keep watching me and liking my videos and sending your friends my way and laughing at my inability to block off water, maybe one day, but not today. But thank you. That was a very good question, and I'm flattered that you think that I am a full-time YouTuber. Oh man, I do not like being at the bottom of this ravine. And we're like, I don't even think we're very low. Like, what level are we at? That is a screenshot. We are at level 42. So we are not even anywhere near worthwhile exploring this ravine, to be honest. Next question is... Oh, I see that creeper down there. I'm scrolling on my list. That creeper can't get to me, so we're fine. Next question is from Lorgon111, also known as Brian. Brian. The man they call Brian. Oh god, I thought that was a hole. And he asks, what's the worst physical pain you've ever experienced? Well, because I broke my arm. Ooh, does that open to the day? That's kind of cool. I would say that was the worst physical pain I've ever had. Now, maybe I've had other worse pain. I'm trying to think. But that's the only time I've ever broken a bone. And that was pretty bad. But also, it happened a long time ago. Like, over 20 years ago. So, over 20 years ago? No, not quite 20 years ago, but almost 20 years ago. So that's a long time. The memory has faded quite a bit since then, but we're gonna go with that because it's probably true. I have had some surgeries that were kind of painful, but not on the same scale, you know, because you kind of, like, they were voluntary surgery. Well, not voluntary, but, you know, like, I was able to prepare for them mentally, whereas, you know, when you're 13 and you're out roller skating, you don't expect to break your arm. So we're gonna go with that. That looks pretty cool. So I don't know. That's mine. That's my worst physical pain. Next question is from Royal Watermelon. Do you watch sports? And if so, what's your favorite sports team? I do not watch sports. I get this question every now and then, and I feel bad because I'm sure that for people who are sports people, they could just talk forever about it. But for me, it's like, nope, I don't watch sports. Sorry. Next question. Sorry, man. I'm that kind of nerd. I'm not a sporty nerd. I'm a nerdy nerd. My favorite sports team is Team Nancy Drew. You know, on Minecraft or something. All right. So next question is from it's from XP Master. Oh, XP Master 7. What is your favorite part of being a member of RedCubed? That's a great question. My favorite part about being on RedCubed is just the community. It's really cool to have a server full of other Let's Players. I really enjoyed being on the Vintage Beef fan server, and I made a lot of friends on that server, but I was the only person on there who actively Let's Played, and so that made it very difficult for me to do co-ops. I wasn't getting any sub-pollination, you know, where somebody who follows Bob watches me in Bob's video and then is like, oh, this guy's funny, I'm going to check him out. There was none of that, or very little of it. I got some exposure through Beef himself, but it still, ooh, gosh, that's scary. It still came across more as like, this is just a fanboy versus this is a person who is legitimately making a Let's Play of his own. So I definitely like being on a server full of pretty professional, individual, interesting people. It has helped my channel out a lot, I think, and I've definitely picked up some fans from them, and they've picked up some fans from me, and it's, you know, just a really mutual, nice benefit area, having people kind of my age who are into the same stuff that I am. It's really cool, and some of them are actually pretty local, and I've met some of them in person, and got to hang out and do all sorts of crazy fun stuff with them, so it's definitely that. Okay, we have pretty much, I mean, I could get all this coal, but I don't really need coal, but I guess we'll do it anyway. This is going to be the lamest caving episode ever. I apologize. Hopefully you guys are watching this more for the fails and the questions than, ooh, he found 20,000 diamonds. All right, next question is from ATC Loose. What is the first game you ever played owned? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm old. Hi, old. I'm not. And the first gaming system that my family owned back in the 80s was an Atari 2800, I think. And we had Space Invaders. And I don't know that I ever played it, but I definitely watched my brother. My brother's 2.5 years older than I am. I definitely watched him play it. Oh, there's just a little skeleton in here. Hi, guy. Sorry, didn't mean to break into your house like that. So I definitely remember playing that. First gaming console that I purchased on my own with my own money. I mean, we had a Nintendo, we had a Super Nintendo, we had a PlayStation, but the first game system that I purchased, saving up my allowances for weeks and weeks and weeks, was the original Game Boy. It was $50, and I got paid, I think, $2.50 a week by my dad to like take in the trash and wash the dishes and feed the pets and scoop the cat poop and stuff. So I had like a little allowance, and I saved it up for a long time to make it and buy that, and I still have it, and it still works. And the first game that I played on it was the Super Mario Brothers game, because it came with that, and it was glorious. And I got the Game Genie, and like the screen was so dark you had to buy like this additional lamp to like attach to it. So like they touted it as like this really cool small portable device, but by the time you were done getting the magnifier and the light, and I had like what was it? It was like it was the Game Genie, like it let you like hack the game or something. I can't even remember, but like after you put all of those things on, you ended up having like a 10-15 pound device that you were trying to carry to like the doctor, dentist or something with you. And we did it, and we loved it, and our fingers got very sore from it, but it wasn't very practical. But I was also a very big PC gamer. I was all into the Sierra. I want to say that was the name, Sierra. It was a company called, I think it was called Sierra, and they made games like King's Quest and Police Quest. I played all of those games, man. I was addicted to... Ooh, is that a cave? That is a cave. So I was very addicted to those games, so... Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. Definitely loved those. I even played, like, the Leisure Suit Larry games, and those are, like, adult games. Like, naughty games. Not adult, like World of Warcraft or something. Like, adult as in, like... It was all about him trying to have sex with women and stuff. And I really should not have been playing that game, but my dad was pretty... laid back, I guess, about that sort of thing. So that's what I did. I'm getting this iron. That's why we're blocking that water off there. So what about you guys? Like, I got out of... I think I hear skeleton. I got out of console gaming for a long time. I bought a PlayStation in college when they finally went on sale, and then I just was stuck to PCs after that. Just don't have the money, and I don't know. Like, I just prefer PC games. There have been very few. There have definitely been some, but there have been very few non-PC games that I've just really, really wanted to play. Most of the times they come out on... I don't know where to go, guys. They come out on PC eventually, and so I can play with them. And I'm not the kind of person that just needs to have like the same game or a brand new game. I have to be the first one to play it or something. I'm just not that guy. In fact, although I'm like a gaming channel, I just don't play a whole lot of video games. I'm just not... I'm very happy to just play, like, if I find one game that I like a lot, like Minecraft or something, I will just play it a ton and be very happy with it. Okay, I'm gonna go find another cave, and I will bring you guys back. Okay, I just dug straight down in the safe way, and I found this. It looks like we may be on the lava layer, so I'm hoping that this will lead to something worthwhile. And in the meantime, we can answer another question. Yay! I don't know how long this episode is getting. It may be like a really long episode because I don't want to have a two-parter because I'm too excited about my tower to put off another episode. So, next question. LabTech Pax asks, what do you think of the Play Minecraft server so far? Is it fun? How is the work, etc.? I like it. I think it's still in beta and has a lot of room for improvement, but I see a lot of potential there, and this oh no, there's more up there. And I wouldn't be so involved with it if I didn't believe in it. I think it has great potential, and I think with Good working on it, it could be super successful if he thinks it's worth it, basically. So if he decides that it's not worth it, that it's too much work, and that he's not, you know, because he's putting so much work into it, he's not really making videos anymore, and that's what he really wants to be doing. So if he gives up on it, then obviously it could be the greatest thing ever, but it won't succeed because he gets frustrated with it. But I think it has great potential, and I enjoy it. I will enjoy it a lot more once the bugs are worked out, and because I'm doing ticketing support. Oh, there's emeralds. That's what I really, really want. Oh, there's another set of emeralds. Fantastic. I forgot that I wanted to go cave. Oh, wow, look at all these emeralds. Oh, Daddy's happy. Oh, God, Daddy's scared. We need... Oh, we need... Is that guy... Is he coming? Can he get to me? No, he can't get to me. Okay, we're good. So, yeah, I like it a lot. Without rambling on forever about it, let's just say I like it a lot, but I look forward to when it's a little more stable and out of beta. So, good question, though. RXG Maddie asks, what was your favorite toy as a kid? Favorite toy as a kid? I loved toys as a kid, man. I had so many toys. You know what? This is gonna be really dumb, but and given my age, kind of embarrassing to admit to, but I really liked Power Rangers back when I was a kid, and I was technically too old to like Power Rangers when I started watching Power Rangers, because that was a show kind of for like 10-year-olds, and I was 13 when I got into it, so I was a little too old for the show, but I really liked it. But all of the toys that they made for Power Rangers were really ugly. Like, they just didn't look like the characters. They didn't take into account the fact that the girls were not the same shape as the men. So, like, all of the female toys looked like just as boxy and ugly as the men toys. And just all sorts of weird things. So, my favorite... Oh, that looks dangerous. My favorite Power Ranger toy was... this McDonald's like Happy Meal toy, where they came out with like these ones that actually look, they were based on the movie, the Power Rangers movie, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, but they actually had like body shapes and stuff. They were more like a lot of the toys were also like just really big, and the McDonald's ones were like G.I. Joe sized, which, you know, was perfect for me, and so I really liked those. And I don't know that that was my favorite toy ever, but that just is where my brain went, and I enjoyed them, and go Power Rangers, basically. I can't believe I found another ravine, but at least this one is like really much lower. Like, we're on level 24. Okay, that's still pretty high, but you can see once we get down to the bottom, it'll be much better. I might cave some more even after I finish these questions. Should I do this? Is this going to be the death of me? I think we're okay. Let's take the axe off. I want to keep the water on the bar, though. Great. Okay. Good. And there's some gold over there that I want. Okay, next question is from Foozmuck. If I were to take the Y in your name and replace it with an I, would your name be telling the truth? In other words, do you drive a van? No. If my name was Van Ryder instead of Van Ryder. Ha ha ha. No, my real name, my IRL name, the name that is on my driver's license is Vaughn, V-A-N. And you can blame my parents for that one. And that's just the way that it is. Ryder, as I mentioned last episode, actually came from the guy in Tangled, because I didn't want to use my real last name. And what am I going for? Gold here, isn't there? Yeah, gold. I didn't want to use my real last name, and it just seemed logical to... I was into Tangled at the time, and I thought he was cool, and so I went with that. So, I do not have a real van. I do not drive a van. I do not have a van. I do not want a van. I do not want it. Sam, I am. Next question is from Pay Exton. Most underrated band singer in your opinion. Now, I'm not much of a music person, and this baffles a lot of people, but I really just don't listen to a lot of music. I prefer silence. I'm an introvert. Like games, there are musicians that I really, really like, and I will listen to those same musicians, those same albums, over and over and over and over again, without getting bored of them, pretty much. So, from the people that I really like, I'm gonna pick a singer from the 60s and 70s named Al Stewart. He had a one-hit wonder called Year of the Cat. You may or may not know it, but he has so much better music than that. Like, that's like one of my least favorite songs of his. He's a very lyrical artist, so if you like historical music stuff, like, it's hard to explain because he's really unique in that way. But he writes really clever things, and it's usually about history in some way, and just a really nice voice. And I've seen him a bunch of times in concert, and he's a really nice guy. He still performs, and he still sounds the same. He's really awesome, and you should check him out. Al Stewart, he's amazing. My favorite Al Stewart song is called can't I remember it? The Dark and the Rolling Sea. And I actually, like, I'm a writer, and I actually based an entire novel on that song once. Not published, but I did write it, and I will probably never share it, but I did that, and he's just that kind of inspirational kind of a singer to me. Good question, though. Thank you. Next question is from Minecraft Fan PG. What's a question that you've always wanted someone to ask you, and what's the answer to that question? Not that question. Let's see. For a while, it was nobody had ever asked me where Ryder came from, and then I finally answered it anyway, because I got tired of people not... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. People not asking it, I guess. I don't know. That's not really true, but we'll go with that. How's that sound? Just to get through these questions a little bit faster, because I think we're going to have like a 45-minute episode, and that's never fun, unless it's building game. I do have a building game coming up soon, though, so there's that. I'm so afraid someone's going to fall on my head. Oh, I got to get those emeralds, man. You guys are probably screaming, "Get the emeralds! Get the gumdrop buttons!" Alright, but good question. Next one is from... Well, I'm putting torches everywhere. The next question is from General Tuber. What's the number one thing on your bucket list? What is your favorite place to be? Can be anywhere. You know, I don't have a bucket list. Like, I should. I should have a bucket list, because there's lots of things that I want to do, and I don't have a list of them, you know? So I can't just, like, pull it up and be like, check that off the list. There's lots of... Mostly, I think it would be traveling. I really want to travel to, like... Scotland and Ireland and China, Thailand. I would like to go back to Japan. I'd like to go back to England, for that matter. Germany, Sweden, Paris. Pretty much anywhere. I wouldn't go anywhere. I want to see the world. So we'll say that see the world is on my bucket list. I don't know if that works. And where's my favorite place to be? Oh man, my bed. My bed is amazing. I love my bed. That sounds really depressing, but it's true. There's just nothing quite like being in your own bed at the end of the day, especially after traveling for a long time. Okay, next question is from Jack Unicorn. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Oh no! Oh, my water's back. You know, it's hard to say because I haven't been everywhere in the world, so it's not like I could say... Like, I would love to... Oh, I missed that piece of gold. I would love to live in England for a year or two, and just see what it's like to really explore it as a local kind of, and see everything, you know, as opposed to like a 2-week vacation where you're really trying to cram in all of the Stonehenge and Buckingham Palace and all of the big sightseeing things. But I don't know that I would want to live in England for the rest of my life, but maybe I would if I experienced it and liked it enough. So I don't know. I'm gonna say somewhere in Northern California, because I have a lot of friends that live there. It's a bit more open-minded than where I live currently in Southern California, and it's got a lot more culture than Northern California, or than Southern California does. Like Los Angeles, people come to Los Angeles and they go, "Where's downtown? Where's the hip happening, you know, nightlife?" And it doesn't exist. There isn't a downtown Los Angeles. If you want, oh, I thought that was Mossy Cobble for a second. If you want cool downtown something to do in Southern California, you need to go to Hollywood, and that's a very different kind of culture. It's not the kind of culture I really like. I can't believe that this didn't go anywhere and there were no diamonds. And this is probably a really bad idea. Pillaring up like that. I see a zombie, but he can't get to me, I don't think. Oh, he just jumped. He's gonna try his darndest, though, isn't he? Suck it, zombie. There's some gold up here, though. I'll get that. Alright, we're getting close to the end of these questions, and we're almost done with this ravine, so that's good. Let's see. Next question is from Will Arbor. who was your favorite fan you met at Minecon? And I remember when he asked this, I looked him up and I met him, and he was really cool. But not my favorite. My favorite, I don't know if he watches my videos, but his name was Emmett. He was a little kid, like, I don't know, maybe 14, 13, something like that. Red hair, freckles, and he asked... I got a lot of people asking, because I was hanging out with the Minecrackers and stuff, like, who are you? Are you a Minecracker? Are you like, how many subs do you have? Are you worth getting my autograph? Is it worth them getting my autograph? And if I told somebody that I had 5,000 subscribers, I told this one kid, and he was like, that's nothing. Like, I don't want your autograph. And so he didn't know who I... Oh, my gosh. That's awesome. He didn't want my autograph, and he sucked. But then Emmett came over and was like, I have faith in you. I want your autograph because someday you're going to be famous. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't even see that guy. Just popped in my face. But he said, someday you're going to be famous, and then I will have had your autograph. And I liked him. And I got his name because he was cool. And I remembered his face because he was cool. And someday, Emmett, you will have my autograph, and you'll be happy that you have it because I will be famous. Guaranteed. So it was definitely Emmett. Although I met a lot of really cool people, so please don't feel offended if you weren't one of the... If I'm not mentioning you. Because a lot of you guys asked for my autographs genuinely wanting them, so it's a little weird to... It just made me happy that kid said that, you know, as opposed to... I don't know. I'm going to stop talking now. You guys are all amazing. I love you. Next question is from Gingy Smith. What are your ultimate goals for your channel? Anything you wish you hadn't done towards your channel? The thing on your channel you're the proudest of? This is going to sound weird, but I kind of wish that I had left the Vintage Beef fan server a little sooner than I did, because I do feel like I could have gotten on another server earlier, and that could have helped grow my channel a lot sooner. And I feel like as much fun as I had on the Vintage Beef fan server, I feel like some of that time was wasted because I was very plateaued. I wasn't having a lot of growth. I wasn't co-oping. I just felt like I wasn't really doing anything or going anywhere with that. So that's probably one thing. But I might have stayed on the server. I mean, I'm still technically on the server. I just don't log on anymore. I'm still friends with a lot of the people. There's Emerald up there I want. But I don't play on the server anymore. That's basically all that's changed, is that I just don't LP on it anymore. But the thing I'm proudest of, it's hard to say, because I'm not necessarily proud of like the individual episodes, but I'm proud of, you know, having made a series that got to X amount of episodes, or having built this really cool thing. I'm proud of the Minecraft Manhunt because that's what started my channel off. But it did feel a little bit like I was succeeding off of the coattails of the Minecrackers, and I guess some people would say that I still am, but at least now I'm making my own content. I mean, I was making my own content there too, but this, we're going this direction. This feels a lot less like that, I guess. I don't know. I like the building game stuff because that's done a lot for my channel, basically. It's done a lot of co-oping, and I feel like I'm good at it. I think we're gonna go with that. I need some more cobble, actually. I'm out of cobble. Let's get rid of this. Next question is from Fedrin. The most interesting story behind one of your shirts: Unicorn, Alicorn, or Pegasus? What are you most excited for this year? Unicorn. As cool as Pegasus are, they are not unicorns. They are not the magical beasts of magitude that unicorns are. Although I do like alicorns. Alicorns is technically the term that people have made up, to describe a flying unicorn, or a unicorn-Pegasus hybrid. I liked those a lot when I was a kid because, you know, you had the best of both worlds, but they just don't seem very realistic to me. It just seems like too fantasy, like, in terms of, like, making up your crazy fantasy animal. That one's too fantasy crazy for me, I guess. Which is totally dumb, I know, but I reject your Pegasus things. Your Pegasus unicorn, Pegacorns. My favorite story from behind a shirt. One time, I was at an antique store with my friend Chris, and I saw this cool shirt that I liked, and I took a picture of it, and I tweeted it out, and I said, should I buy this shirt? And a bunch of you guys replied, yes, buy the shirt, and then wear it to the convention. And very shortly after that, I went to PAX Prime, and I wore the shirt there, and you guys all loved it, and it was funny. It was funny. So we're going to go with that. It was a nice vintage shirt, and I've worn it many times since then. I wore it at Minecon. You've probably seen me in it. It's amazing. It's red and vintagey and awesome. And last question. Nope, second to last question. Mozzie's man. Who would you like as a... Oh, Veteran also asks, what am I most looking forward to this year? Let's say Minecon. No, let's say PlayOnCon, because that's going to come a lot sooner, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to say PlayOnCon. I'm really looking forward to that. And then Mozzie Man says, who would you like as your roommate, Badge or Beef? Oh, man. Badge or Beef? I'm going to go with Beef, mostly because I think we would get along better. I like Badge a lot. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Badge a lot. But the guy can be a little dry. His humor doesn't always agree with me. And Beef, I think, is usually pretty funny. So I would probably get along well enough with both of them, either of them. But I'm going to go with Beef. Plus, he's got Bubba. If he brings Bubba, then it's definitely Beef. Although, if Badge got his cats back, I am a cat guy, so it could be the cats instead. I don't know. But we're gonna go with Beef because I have to pick an answer and I have to end this episode. So we're gonna say Beef. Blaff. Let's just say Good. Okay, I'm gonna pick Good. Good is gonna be my roommate. Can I just marry Good instead? Oh, I almost fell down that hole. Oh, I wouldn't have fallen too far at least. Okay, last question, Mr. Awesome Guy 246. Are you planning to do any co-op games with someone? I am always planning to do some co-op games with someone. Always. I may not always materialize, but I'm always planning it. Specifically, I've got a UHC that I've been invited to on the 26th of January, and that should be pretty exciting with some interesting folk. I will probably die in episode 1 and suck terribly and disappoint you all and myself as well because I am not a PvP guy, but it should be fun anyway. Building games coming out all the time. I can't even say that I'm planning them because I plan them approximately 30 seconds before we actually record them, and I just say, who's around, who wants to play? Let's go. And that's about it. That is about it. So we're gonna end this episode here. Let's get away from me. Water, let's go. Let's go over here where it's relatively safe-ish. Let's just in case. And let's pop down the old ender chest and see. That is not how you pop down an ender chest and put all of our goodies. We got 2 stacks of iron, 2.5 stacks of iron, a stack and a half of coal, 5 emeralds, half a stack of gold, and those things. Oh, and let's put these in here. Let's put those in there. These, that, this, that, the other. And that's that. That's good. Fantastic. Everything is safe. No diamonds, though, sadly. I've had the hardest time finding diamonds, I swear. Anyway, I'm going to keep exploring this cave, I think, but I am going to... Well, not exploring the cave, exploring this ravine, because I think it went a different direction as well. But I'm going to end the episode. I'm sorry if it's like 10,000 minutes long, because I got distracted and couldn't find a cave and so on and so forth. But thank you for asking questions, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.